Now, if you're someone who wants to become a copywriter, but you're not sure where to start, well, this video would be perfect for you because today I'm giving you guys a complete free crash course on how to become a copywriter. And I'm going to give you guys some skills and some practical tips to actually become a copywriter, get good at copy, and also start getting clients, making money, and scaling your business. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so free copywriting course by me, Tyson 4D. In case you don't know me, I make videos on copywriting, getting clients, all that type of stuff. So the course outline what we're going to be going over today. What is copywriting? How can you make money with copywriting? How can you master copywriting? How can you get clients? And then getting your first 2 to 4K monthly retainer client. Now you can earn that much from just one client. You can easily juggle like what, 3 clients, probably up to 4 clients max. And you can do the math on what your monthly income would be there, and then what to do next and where to go from this video. So what even is copywriting? So despite what comes to mind, copywriting actually has nothing to do with copyright law, believe it or not. So copywriting is a type of writing that is created with the intention to make the reader take action. Okay. So most advertisements or marketing campaigns feature some sort of copywriting, and it's something that every single business will need at some point or another. So companies are willing to pay outrageous amounts for a skilled copywriter. Now, to become a freelance copywriter, you must offer your copywriting services to established online businesses, right? And it doesn't actually have to be online businesses, it can be local businesses as well. The key to becoming a highly paid copywriter is by charging based on value rather than based on work. So, what does that mean? Well, value-based pricing. This means that, other people will charge based on the work that they've done. So they'll write an email, for example, for $25 because it only takes them an hour to write. And they're like, yo, I earn $25 an hour from this. So, they charge based on work. But if you are a good copywriter and you're capable of generating, let's say, $1,000 in sales in just one email, then it would make sense to charge $200 plus for that just one email. This is called value-based pricing. So you're charging based on the value that they get rather than just the work that you do. And that's where you can actually make a lot of money. So there are different types of copy. There's a wide range of tasks that copywriters are paid for, such as landing pages, video sales letters that go on those landing pages, Instagram captions, email marketing, lead magnets, advertisement, and the list goes on and on. So mastering copywriting. Look, if you want to provide stellar results for your clients, thus making you loads of money, then mastering copywriting must be a priority for you. In order to master this skill, there are 3 main steps. You must learn it, study it, and practice. How to learn copy? Well, copy in its most basic form is created from simple structures that persuade the reader to take your desired action. So a couple basic structures that you may have heard of before consist of DIC and PAS. And all this really stands for are acronyms that are just disrupt, intrigue, and click, and the problem, agitate, solution. Now, there are also more advanced structures that I might teach along the way, like PASTA or T plus P, C, G, ODL. Now, you're not actually going to find those anywhere else. Those are some structures that, I've come up with. So I might share some of my secret copy sauce one of these days. Moving on. So here's a quick example that I just whipped up of DIC. It's like a 5-sentence email, right? So the subject line could be something like the unbelievable ROI of email marketing. It leaves a little bit to the imagination because it doesn't actually tell you what the ROI is. But it makes you intrigued because you want to know what it is because apparently it's unbelievable. And then I'll just read it out for you. So the average ROI of email marketing is $36 for every $1 spent. But don't think just because emails can make you boatloads of money that it's easy. You see, if you don't complete these 3 steps, then email marketing can actually end up costing you more money than you actually make from it. Click here to learn the 3 essential keys to earning $36 per $1 spent on email marketing. Okay, so it's pretty simple. The disrupt is just the actual ROI, the return on investment is, you can get $36 back for every $1 you spend. And then the intrigue kind of answers the question of why should somebody keep reading? So it leads with curiosity. Like, don't think just because emails can make you both loads of money that it's easy. So now you want to know more. Well, if it's not easy, then how do I do it? And then the click basically is like, all right, well, if you want to learn how to do it, there are 3 essential keys, and click here to learn what they are. Now, good copywriting is easy to read, right? So you want it to be like a sixth grade level. It has to be well structured. It has to be engaging. Okay, so I came up with some copywriting do's and don'ts. So do make your paragraphs smaller. This ensures that the copy doesn't look like a big block of text. See, one sentence paragraphs are great to make your copy easy to read. If you have a bigger sentence, you can even break it up into paragraphs like this. Now you see I did a little bit of copy sauce right there. I explained it while actually showing you an example. So if you have a big sentence that has a natural split between it, you can kind of break it up into two different lines so that it's even easier to read. And don't have big ugly blocks of text like this. It's much harder to read or skim through. Writing like this will make the reader not even want to start reading your copy in the first place. Instead, break up your writing into smaller paragraphs so that it's more attractive. Use simple words that are easy to understand. Don't use a bunch of Byzantine words to discombobulate the reader. AKA, don't use a bunch of, big, complicated terms because it will confuse them. And Byzantine actually means complicated, right? So do speak in a chill style that doesn't sound too corporate or businessy. It should sound conversational, like a friend talking to a friend. But don't use words that are not adequately equipped with simple to identify terms. Attempting to convey your message in an overly articulate demeanor will cause resistance and confusion. Translation: don't talk all businessy and corporate, like, oh, here at this business, we care about you. Like that's some like corny stuff that you don't want to include in your copy because it's going to make it sound salesy and it's going to cause resistance and confusion. So how to study. So all great writers are avid readers. Now look, are you looking for some copy to read? Well, I'm going to point you towards the ultimate resource pack. You can actually get it for free in the description. But basically there's a whole bunch of stuff in there about, there's a whole bunch of emails in there. There's a whole bunch of copy. There's a whole bunch of things that are going to help you get clients. There's a whole bunch of outreach methods, which we'll get over later in this video. But yeah, there's just a ton in there. Copywriters love it. And so you can go there if you want to study some more, but you can also study any advertisement you come across, right? So they're not hard to find on the internet. You go on for 2 seconds and the first thing that pops out at you is an advertisement. So just check it out and pay very close attention to the advertisements that actually make you buy, right? So actually analyze what the copy is like and how it actually got you to buy the product. So how to practice. So all you have to do is pick a product that you find online and start rewriting sales pages or ads for it. If you ever get stuck on what to write, just go look at some other copy to get inspiration. You should create or analyze at least one piece of copy every day so that you get really good. So now is the good stuff. How to make money with copywriting. So any business is based on solving a problem. It's important that you find a company that can actually benefit from you. Focus on what they need instead of what you're good at. All right. So for example, let's say you're really good at emails, but a company really needs a landing page. Well, we would use a value-based pricing. And if we estimate that landing page is going to make them, let's say, tens of thousands of dollars in like the first couple months, then charging them $1,000 is more than a fair price, especially if your copy is world-class. Now, creating stable income. So the key to actually generating stable income from copywriting is, getting on with a company and killing it on your first project and then charging them on a monthly basis retainer afterwards. So that means that you do ongoing work for them and they pay you monthly. So for example, by creating email marketing campaigns, lead magnets, sales pages, etc., you can easily earn 2 to 4K per month per client that you actually work with. So now you have to find clients. So most people will tell you that finding clients is a simple numbers game, but in reality, nothing could be further from the truth. And this is because it's a lot like dating, right? People will tell you, oh, dating is a numbers game, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, you're not going to go up to every random girl and be like, hi, you're pretty, you want to go on a date with me? No? Okay, bye. Hi, you're pretty, you want to go on a date with me? No? Okay, bye. And that's what a lot of people do when it comes to finding clients. They just send out they just spam out a whole bunch of low quality emails and think that they're going to get a client like that, but they don't actually know that they have to work at it. And so although you have to reach out to loads of prospects before you get your first client, the quality and effectiveness of your outreach method and message is crucial to finding clients efficiently. So in my experience, quality always trumps quantity. Okay, so you have to know some really good outreach methods. If learning how to land high-paying clients like clockwork is something that you want to do, I have a full free course on how to get copywriting clients on my YouTube. So this is a playlist of some of my best and most effective methods that you can use to close your first 2 to 4K a month copywriting deal. And this is what it looks like: how to get copy clients free course right here. And it has a whole bunch of videos, templates. It has, how you can do it on Instagram, a live walkthrough, 6 reasons why you might be struggling, how to get copyright clients with Loom videos. There's just a whole bunch of methods there. And then, so basically, I'm going to walk you through a very simplified version. So step 1 is just to find business owners who could use your services. Now you can find businesses through a simple Google search or going through the shopping tab on the Google search bar. You can also find them through social media like Instagram or even like Facebook or YouTube or anything. You can do this by searching the company name and then typing owner, and then they will pop up. And then once you get the owner, you can find their email by using programs like hunter.io or apollo.io. Now, the process of prospecting, scraping emails off the internet is time-consuming, tedious, and repetitive. But if you master the art of outreach and prospecting, you will never go hungry. Guys, if you know how to find clients, it doesn't matter if you are a copywriter. Let's say you wake up tomorrow and you want to be a video editor. You can make money doing that, or a graphic designer, or a digital marketer, or whatever you want. If you can get people to want to work with you, then you got it in the bag. Now, he who works more than he's paid for will soon be paid for more than he works. That's a quote by Napoleon Hill. So basically, you're going to have to put up a bunch of time up front, and it's not going to feel very good. But after you stick with it for a little while, you'll start being paid for more than you work. Okay? And I know that's what everybody wants. So look, once you have your list of prospects and you're ready to contact them, it's time to send them a message. Now, there are many ways to do this, but the most simple is just to send them a cold email. Now, a good cold email must be highly personalized, unique, and attention grabbing without being too salesy or presumptuous. So no, nothing where like, yo, I can make you $50,000 a month by just doing this. Like, they're going to run the other way. Don't be too salesy or presumptuous. Step number 3, once you've contacted your prospects and they've replied, it's time to get on a sales call with them. So if you're brand new to sales calls, you will most likely be horrible at this, because I definitely was. The best way to master sales calls is to practice with someone else who's learning and go over some sales scripts and objection handling. A good sales call is low pressure and lets them do most of the talking so that you can accurately assess whether you can help them or not and where you can actually help them. And guys, do not be a product pusher. A lot of you guys think that, your goal on a sales call is to make a sale, but that's not it. The goal on a sales call is to see if there's any way that you can help them with your copy. Step number 4. Now that you understand exactly what the business owner wants, it's time to offer them a deal. So when first working with a client, you want to make sure it's as low risk as possible for them. And there are a few ways that you can actually do this. Now, there's a discovery project, which is basically like, yo, let's work on something super, super small, like, 5 emails and then you can just pay me like, $100 or $200 or $300, because that's like basically no money to an actual company, like especially a 7 or 8 figure company. A couple $100 is nothing. So that's a discovery project. Or you could do a free trial. Okay, I'll work for you guys for a week or 2 and we'll see how it goes. Free trial. And then there's commission-based work. So it's like, yeah, okay, I'll work for you guys for a little bit. And if I make you 10K, then I'll earn 15%. So then I earn 1,500, right? So those are 3 low risk offers that you can make to potential clients. Now, step number 5, you just made your first low risk deal with a business, and now it's time to blow them away by providing them results. Now, to be able to do this, you need to be skilled at your craft, and this doesn't happen overnight. Make sure you're working hard on mastering your craft. This will ensure that you get the skills to pay the bills. All right. If your results are good enough, you'll get hired on a 2 to 4K monthly retainer within that very month. Right. So it doesn't take long. You're only one client away from reaching this 2 to 4K a month. And then once you get one, it'll be easier to get 2 or 3 more. And then boom, you're a 6-figure copywriter, just like that. So what next? Look, if you want to improve your outreach skills, I have tons of free content that goes deep into how to get clients. Like I said, I have a whole playlist. Now, I also have videos on copywriting, and they come out every single week. So make sure that you subscribe so that you don't miss them. And if you're serious about being a successful copywriter in the shortest amount of time, consider investing in yourself. Guys, if I told you how much I actually invested in myself, how many thousands of dollars, it'd probably make you sick. because I've invested in myself so much money, but now I get to actually teach other copywriters and help them, and I also have my pick of the clients. So it's paid off for me tenfold. If you're looking for somewhere to invest in yourself, I do have a paid course that's coming out. That link will be in the description as well. But if you just want to learn for free for now, there's nothing wrong with that too. But remember, put in the hours up front and you'll be a handsomely paid copywriter in as little as your first couple of months. Now, guys, I'll see you on the next one.